Joining me now is Texas Representative Brian Babin. Congressman, it's great to have you back on. Congressman, you were in Texas with Kevin McCarthy and other Republicans about what the Biden administration is doing. The Biden administration now faces a crisis at the border. It now has to reactivate an overflow facility at the border to take in hundreds of migrant children coming in over the next 2 weeks. These are the same facilities that Vice President Biden attacked Trump for using, that the Obama administration had used. Can you talk to us about this?
Absolutely. He's facing the same situation. And his rhetoric all during the campaign, in fact, all of the Democrat candidates across this country had the rhetoric that gave the idea to everyone that wants to immigrate legally or illegally, especially the illegal ones, all across the world, but especially down in the Northern Triangle in Mexico, that if Biden won, it was going to be an open border. And so this is why we had caravans on the way up here. And sure enough, we thought maybe Biden would go at a slower pace than what he's shown, especially on the border situation. But he hasn't. He's eliminated the wall building. We've got 450 miles of very, very efficient wall. It's laid off 5,000 Americans who were down there in construction. He's reinstituted catch and release. He's ordered the release of 14,000 detained illegal immigrants, I think 9,000 of which are criminals. And of course, he's reinstituted or eliminated the travel ban, I should say, which keeps terrorists out from terrorist-heavy countries around the world. And of course, Trump was just chastised and persecuted unmercifully for instituting these types of policies. They've also, with the stroke of his pen, Biden has eliminated the migrant protection protocols, the Remain in Mexico, if you will. And we know that since last year, Liz, that over 9,000 immigrants that have come in and been in custody of ICE have tested positive with COVID. So all of these add up to the fact that the Biden administration is placing the American people in a very dangerous and precarious position, and it's really sad.
Yeah. And border crossings are escalating to levels we haven't seen in about a decade. Tens of thousands trying to cross. It's about 380,000 visa applicants still waiting to get in. And we're hearing that Amnesty, the concern is when you do amnesty, you may give amnesty to criminal illegal aliens inside the country who are committing crimes.
Oh, it just hangs out a welcome mat. In fact, it just lights it up in neon signs. Come on in. You're going to, if you come in, you'll get caught. You're apprehended, then released. You'll eventually get on a path to citizenship, and that's another thing that President Biden has done. He wants to put 12 million illegals on a path to citizenship. Also, the DACA, 800,000 or 900,000 that would be on a path to a 3-year path to citizenship. And the whole reason for it, and everybody knows it, is that he wants their vote. And they will overwhelmingly vote for the Democrat. And it doesn't matter whether... It doesn't matter whether the sanctuary cities and sanctuary cities and these angel families who have lost loved ones to criminal aliens. Who's looking out for these people? It certainly isn't the Biden administration. Yeah. And it's very, very sad, very concerning.
Yeah, the American people are humanitarian. They want legal immigration. We've seen poll after poll. They're concerned about what's happening. Senator John Kennedy also not having it with what's going on. He probably would agree with you. Let's listen to Senator John Kennedy on this.
Unless you have the IQ of a sloth, you know the difference between legal and illegal immigration. Illegal immigration is illegal. Duh. Vetting people at the border, as every country does, is not racist. It's prudent. It's how we enforce our immigration laws. I hate to say this, but I think President Biden has decided to adhere to the edicts of Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez, who worships at the altar of open borders. And I think it's a big mistake, and I don't think the American people will support it.
Congressman, your reaction?
I could not agree with the senator from my next door neighbor in Louisiana more. This is going to place Americans in great jeopardy. It is going to overload us with COVID during this pandemic. We're going to release criminals. We've got sanctuary cities. The former President Trump did such an amazing job without the help of Congress, and now a lot of it that he has done is being reversed. And it is, I don't think, I'm like the senator, that the American people won't stand for this.
Congressman, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.